Okay. So several guys wanted me to make a different comparison than what I did in the last video. So I took a look at it, and here's what I think. Okay, in my last video, I did a comparison between Yellow Freight and UPS and why UPS was being successful in their business and with their negotiation with the Teamsters, and how Yellow Freight couldn't do either one. Now I got a lot of comments on, not a lot, but I got some comments on, you really can't compare Yellow Freight with UPS because Yellow is freight and UPS is package. Well, I'm still going to hold by what my comparison was, and I'm going to tell you why later in the video. But they said the better comparison would be ABF and their contract compared to Yellow Freight. So I looked at it, and I looked at ABF's contract. I think they ratified it in July, and basically they got this, it's really close to the same deal or deals that UPS got. There's a significant pay raise over the 5 years, like a $3.50 an hour pay raise immediately, and then the rest spread out over the rest of the 5-year contract. They got better working conditions. They got more sick days. A lot of the same things, I guess, the stuff that they were all looking for. So as far as what UPS's contract and ABF's contract, they're, I guess, similar. Or maybe I didn't see an article with a whole lot of detail, but I'm sure there's a whole lot of little things in there that they got that they were negotiating for. So comparing ABF to Yellow, it's basically the same thing, I'm guessing. ABF, obviously, I haven't heard a whole lot of negative things about ABF. I had a driver comment on one of my posts that where he works, they're all crying and complaining about something anyway, but I think that's normal for truck drivers. A guy told me one time, he says, arguing with the truck driver is kind of like wrestling with a pig in the mud. After a while, you figure out that the pig likes it. So yeah, you're going to get arguments from truck drivers. They're going to complain no matter how good they got it. But I'm pretty sure ABF has got a pretty good deal going in a relationship between them and their drivers and their workers and the Teamsters, because they ratified this 5-year contract. And I'm not sure if they were without a contract for very long or if it was negotiated on time. I'm not sure about all that. But I'm not hearing too many complaints from ABF. And that just tells me that the business, just like UPS, takes care of their people. They negotiate with the contract. They get the things the people need and want, and they take care of the people, just like UPS. Now, one contrast between ABF and Yellow is Yellow had, like, I think 22,000 Teamster members, something like that is a high number. ABF only has about 9,000. So there's a little difference there. But still, the comparison with Yellow and UPS, and even Yellow and ABF, it still stands. It all comes down to the management of the business that you're working for, how well they treat their people, how well they negotiate with things that need to be done. Do they hear your concerns? Do they make good decisions as far as business goes? Do they buy large companies and go into massive debt and put the company at a problem and have to take government bailouts? I don't think ABF has done that, and I'm sure UPS hasn't, but that's what Yellow did. So the comparison still stands because it's all a matter of the business and the management that's involved in that business. Make good decisions, don't make dumb decisions, take care of your people, and that's the difference. Yellow just had horrible management. They run the company into the ground over several years, even with the help of the U.S. government several times. So that's where I stand on that. That's the comparison between ABF and Yellow, which is basically the same as between Yellow and UPS. So I appreciate you watching this. Stick around, watch some more of my videos. I appreciate that. I'll put that comparison video up here too. Subscribe to the channel. If you have not, please do. If you have subscribed to the channel, I really appreciate that. And we got to get back to Dallas, so we'll see you later.